Hello students, today we are going to conduct our next practical, that is practical number 3, to study the De Morgan's theorem. So in this practical we are going to study the De Morgan's theorem. So what is the De Morgan's theorem and what are the which are the different types of gates which is required for this De Morgan's theorem, that we are going to study. So the De Morgan's theorem, it is required to convert a basic gate into another gate with the help of inverter. Okay, so in De Morgan's theorem we are using there are two theorems of De Morgan's which consist of two universal gates. Okay, so there are the two universal gate, one is the NAND gate and other is the NOR gate. Okay, so they are also called as, why they are called as universal building block? Because they can change the function of one gate into another gate by using an inverter. With the help of inverter they can change the function from function of one gate to another gate. Okay, so there are two theorems used in the De Morgan's law. So the first theorem states that this theorem gives an equivalence between NOR and NAND gate, that is plus can be replaced by dot in this theorem. Okay, so this theorem is the first theorem is between first theorem of De Morgan's is between the NOR gate and AND gate, that is the plus symbol, okay, is replaced by dot in this theorem. That is for NOR gate you all are knowing that we use the plus symbol, and for AND, that is we use the AND symbol. So in this we are going to use the it is said that the first theorem of De Morgan says that the complement of sum is equal to product of complement. You all can see here A plus B up is bar, that is complement. Okay, and here is A bar dot B bar. A bar B bar, that is in between, if there is nothing it means it is a dot. Okay, so the second theorem, first theorem of De Morgan states that the complement of sum is always equal to product of their complements. Okay, so this is the first theorem. What is the first theorem? There are two theorem statement, that is the NOR gate is an equivalent bubbled AND gate, or you all can say that the complement of sum equals to the product of complement. So there are the two theorems which relate to your two statement which relates to your first theorem, that is De Morgan's theorem, which is, you all can remember that the complement of sum, see over here the Boolean equation is given, the complement of sum is equal to product of their complements. Okay, this is diagrammatically shown as, see this is your NOR gate and this is your bubbled AND gate. Now how this bubbled AND gate is formed? Okay, you all are familiar with your NOR gate, you all know how your NOR gate is. Okay, so bubbled AND gate means here you all can see this bubbled, that is nothing but your NOT gate, use of your NOT gate. Okay, and this will be the output of your bubbled gate. So output of your NOR gate is always equal to output of your bubbled AND gate. For example, we will see it in the truth table. So the truth table for the first theorem of De Morgan's is, see A and B are the two inputs, A and B are the two inputs, and Z is my output. Okay, and output will be what? Sum of complement is equal to product of complement. We have to check whether my sum of complement and my product of complement column is same or not. Okay, to prove this first theorem, every time my sum of complement is equal to their product of complement is valid. Okay, so here is the truth table for that. A and B, if we have two inputs, we have four possibilities. So the four possibilities is, if A is 0, B is 0, if A is 0 and B is 1, if A is 1 and B is 0, and if A is 1 and B is 1. So there are four possible inputs for this true input, the four possible values were there. Then now what we have to do, as we want to find A plus B complement is equal to A complement dot B complement. So we will find the complement of A. So just complement of A means not, you are using NOT gate. That is, you are inverting the value. If value is 1, you are inverting it to 0. If value is 0, you are inverting it to 1. So here A was 0, it is 1. A is 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0. Similar for the B, B is 0, then B bar will be, that is complement of B is 1. If B is 1, complement of B is 0. Okay, and so on. Now next step is, I want to find A plus B. You all know, if same as that, that is if input is low, then output is low. If any one of the input is high, then output is high. So here, A plus B I want to find. So A and B, I will check the two columns. Okay. If both input is low, A and B are low, then my output is low. If any one is high, then my output is high. So remaining my output is high. Okay. So this is of A plus B. But what we want A plus B complement. So next we will take the complement of A plus B, that is A plus B bar. So again it will invert the value 0, then it will go to 1, and rest 1 1, they will be turned to 0. This is the complement. Now next, what is that? Sum of complement is equal to product of complement. Now we will find the product. So we will find the product of 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 0, 0, 0 into 1, 1, 0 into 1, 0, and 0 into 0 is 0. That is, if input is high, then output is high. So here my input is high for the first statement. So my output is high. Rest my input is low and output is low. So here you can see, student, the last two columns have the same values. It means my first theorem of De Morgan's is valid over here, that sum of complement is always equal to product of their complement. So this was the first law of De Morgan's. Now we will see the second theorem of De Morgan's. What does the second theorem say? This theorem gives an equivalence between NAND and OR gate. So it is used between NAND gate and OR gate. Okay, first theorem was between NOR gate and AND gate. Now second theorem is between NAND gate and OR gate. Okay, that is, in this the dot is replaced by plus. So what will be the statement? That will be the product of the complement is equal to sum of their complements. Okay, previously we had taken the sum of complement is equal to product of their complement. This was the first theorem. Now the second theorem says that the complement of product equals the sum of complement. So here it is said that the complement, whatever the product is, that the complement of that product is always equal to the sum of their complement. That is, AB bar is always equal to A bar plus B bar. Okay. The similar statement for that is the NAND gate is equivalent to bubbled OR gate. So this is the next statement which is used in that. That is, the NAND gate is always equivalent to bubbled OR gate. So this theorem, second theorem, proves again there is relation between NAND gate and OR gate, in which it is said that every time the product of complement is equal to the sum of complement. So here is the Boolean equation, that is AB bar is A dot B bar is always equal to A bar plus B bar. Okay, and this is the expression, this is the logical diagram, or you can say the logical symbol of second De Morgan's theorem. That is, the NAND gate is equal to bubbled OR gate. Okay, see, this is the OR gate and this is the bubble. Here red color you all can see, this is the bubble, that is use of NOT gate is the okay. So this is the truth table for that. AB bar, A bar, B bar, A bar plus B bar. Okay, so here you all have to find the complement. Again same 4 values, we will take the possible values, that is 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. After that we will find the complement of A, that is 0 value will change to 1 and 1 value will change to 0. We will just invert the values. Similarly for the B we will perform the same. After that we will find the product of A bar, B bar. Okay, and then we will find the sum of A bar. What we will do, first we will find A dot B. After that, whatever the answer of A dot B will be there, I will invert that value into AB bar, and after that we will take A bar plus B bar and addition of that. Okay, so AB bar is always equal to A bar plus B bar. This is the second theorem of De Morgan's. Okay, so in this way, the next practical, that is practical number 3, is based on De Morgan's theorem, in which students shall have to prove these two theorems. Okay, so whatever I have written in my practical video, that same you all have to write in your journal. Okay, so now next is the fourth practical, that is construction of different types of gates using NAND gate. Now students, what you all have to do, you all have to construct the different types of gates, okay, from NAND gate. So what you all have to do, you all will have the NAND gate. By using NAND gate, you all have to create NOR gate, AND gate, NOR gate, any type of gate. So how to perform that? So we will see the first, that is NOR gate using NAND gate. So first we will create a NOR gate by using the NAND gate. Okay, so just what you all are knowing that in NAND gate there are two inputs, whereas NOR gate consists of one input. So here what we will do, we will combine the both inputs of NAND gate and we will take a single input. Okay, so the first statement is a NOR gate is made by joining the inputs of NAND gates together. Okay, so here you all can see we have taken both the inputs of NAND gates together and a single input is created. Since an AND gate is equivalent to an AND gate, which is followed by a NOR gate, joining of the inputs of NAND gate leaves only the NOR gate. So what you all have to do, you all know that how the NAND gate is prepared. NAND gate is prepared just using AND gate and NOR gate. So if you connect both the inputs and create a single input, and then that input is connected together, then it will create a NOR gate. So this is the desired NOR gate which you want, that is developed from NAND gate construction. So how you will prepare this? You will contain both the inputs of NAND gate together into a single input, and then that desired location or that desired diagram is equal to your AND gate, because NAND gate is generally formed by using your AND gate and NOR gate. So when you will join the inputs of the NAND gate, that together input will leave you all the NOR gate. So this is how the NOR gate is constructed from the NAND gate. See here, this is how the NOR gate is constructed. Okay, after that, this is the input. Okay, if input is 0, then output is 1. Sorry, and if output is input is 1, then output is 0. So this is the first, that is from NAND gate we are constructing NOR gate. Okay, from NAND gate we have construct NOR gate. Now second is AND gate using NAND gate. Now how we will design the AND gate by using a NAND gate? We can easily construct an AND gate by just inverting the NAND gate. That is, just we have to invert the values of the NAND gate. When we will invert the values of the NAND gate, we will get the AND gate. Now here student, you all can see A and B are the inputs, okay, and this is the symbol of NAND gate. So what happened over here? A NAND B, okay, this is A NAND B, and again there is A NAND B. Okay, we have taken two A NAND B gates, and that both two gates are connected together again with the NAND gate. Okay, if this is the construction, then we will get the desired output as A and B. Understood? That is NAND gate. There are two NAND gates, and that two NAND gates, if we have again NANDing between the two gates, then we will get the AND gate. And this is the truth table for AND gate. That is, if input is high, then output is high, else output is low. So this is how the AND gate is desired by NAND gate. Okay. Next is how to create a NOR gate using an AND gate. So NOR gate is an OR gate with an inverted output. So what is NOR gate? It is an AND gate OR gate, but with how it is, with an inverted output. Inverted output means NOR gate is used. Okay, so when output is high, either A is high or B is high. It is not like that both is high. Even if any one of them is high, then your output is high. Okay, so a NOR gate is an OR gate with an inverted output. That output is high when either your input A is high or input B is high. So see, this is your NOR gate. How your NOR gate is constructed? There is NANDing two gates are connected together over here, two inputs connected to over here, single input B, single input A. Again the output of this first NAND gate is something, then output of second NAND gate is something. Again both the output of this NAND gate are connected together to a third NAND gate. Okay, output of first two is connected to the third, and output of third is again connected to as a single input to the next AND gate, and whatever the result will get, that result and result of A nor B is always same. Okay, so this is the way you all can design the NOR gate. How to design this NOR gate from this NAND gate construction? So you all have to use different NAND gates. By using different NAND gates, you all can create NOR gate. So this is the truth table of NOR gate. That is, if input is low, then your output is high. If any one of your input is high and one input is low, then your output is low. So this is how you all will construct different types of gates by using NAND gate. Okay, so for you all, we have in practical three types of gates construction, that is NOR gate, AND gate and NOR gate. Understood, student? So in this way we have taken two practicals in the today's lecture, that is De Morgan's theorem and how to construct the different types of gates by using NAND gate. Okay, we have studied the three gates, that is OR gate, AND gate and NOR gate. NOR gate, AND gate and NOR gate by using NAND gate. Okay, thank you.